Hey, this is Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater and Avenged Sevenfold, and you're watching Artisan News. Well, I had been, I guess I become kind of friends with the Rev and with them Shadows through texts and emails and stuff like that through the last couple of years, because those guys were always saying good stuff about Dream Theater, and the Rev always talked about me in drum interviews, so I was always very flattered by that and just connected with them to touch base and say what's up and, you know, connect. And as soon as I heard about the Rev's passing, I immediately reached out to M Shadows just to tell him how shocked and sorry I was, and if there was anything I could do for him, you know, that I was there for him. I wasn't talking musically, I was just talking personally. And I sent some stuff to Jimmy's funeral and some to Jimmy's parents, and I just really, you know, felt really bad about the situation and wanted to be there for them on a personal level. And then about a week after the funeral, I got a call asking me if I'd be interested in helping them, you know, record the album. I mean, first of all, I like them musically, so I you know, was into the idea of doing the record with them, just because I think they're good musicians and I like what they do musically. But obviously, on a personal level, you know, what they were going through was incredibly emotional, and you know, I guess I felt a real connection with them, you know, being with them in the studio in such a heavy environment. You know, it was something that really bonded us, you know, for life, you know, to share that experience together. So I knew I was, you know, part of the brotherhood from that experience, and I told them if I was able to go on the road with them, I would, and here we are. But I really like them as people and as guys, and I love them as a band musically. So, you know, yeah, I guess some people would say I went beyond the call of duty, but I mean that's how I roll. You know, if I'm into something, I put my full heart and soul into it. Well, I followed the Rev's demos, you know, pretty closely. You know, they had done demoed all the songs with him playing on electronic kit. So basically, I used that as a guideline in the studio, and I followed, you know, the drum patterns and everything that he had, you know, to a T. So this way, you know, the whole purpose of me doing this album was to bring his parts to life and finish the job that he had started. And then every once in a while, you know, I'd sprinkle my nuances on top. You know, a lot of the cymbal work or the little fills in and out of sections weren't very defined on Jimmy's demos. So in those places, I did my thing. But for the most part, I fully respected his thing. As far as what was the most challenging or the most fun, you know, I hear a lot of similarities between our styles. I mean, I could hear a lot of my influence in Jimmy's style. So for me, it wasn't that much of a change to play his drum parts. I really felt almost like myself. You know, I was like covering a drummer who already had a bit of me in him. So the whole kind of style came full circle. You know, for me, just the real heavy and fast, aggressive stuff is stuff that I love, and I get to do it a little bit with Dream Theater. But you know, there's songs on the album that have Dream Theater flavors, like "Buried Alive" and "Victim" and definitely "Save Me." Definitely have Dream Theater flavor to them. So on those songs, I was very much at home. But then there were songs like "Natural Born Killer" and what else? I don't know, maybe "Welcome to the Family." There were certain songs that I was doing stylistically, things that I normally wouldn't do at Dream Theater. "Danger Line" also, you know, more kind of like metalcore kind of punk beats and stuff like that. So, you know, for me, that was a fun challenge to do something new.